Hey YouTube, howdy. All right, so this is just a quick little video. I got my little acne patches on. But anyways, so the 4th of July was yesterday. I just need to push that down. All right, there we go. So yesterday was the 4th of July. You know, I always see the fireworks with family. And it's thunderstorming right now. I know it's a whole thing about you're not supposed to use technology. Like, we'll make phone calls and be in the shower or under trees when they're lightning. You know, those are facts. I found out from my grandmother down south. But anyways, 'cause I never learned that. But anyways, whenever it's like the lights was flashing on and off, the wind is going hard, and it was thunderstorming late at night, and it's very peaceful for me when it rains or thunders. But when the fireworks go off now, after having after having 3 rapture dreams and 1 vision, it's kind of different, you know. It's still peaceful and calming and relaxing, but I guess since the light is like going off on and off a little bit, it stopped. But it reminds me, like, whenever I hear the boom, it reminds me of one of the rapture dreams that I had. And this one, I think, was the vision. I told a few families tonight that it wasn't the vision. I think this one was the vision and not the dream. You know, they all were about the rapture, but I don't know what's the difference from a dream from the vision, because I think the vision is if you feel like you're inside of that dream. Yeah. So I don't know. But anyways, so whenever it like booms, like that boom, whether it's a firework now or the thunder, it instantly reminds me of the rapture dream, which I'll say about it again. It is on my page all the way down below, like the beginning of my YouTubes. So I was never even on YouTube like that. I posted a few dancing videos a long time ago, like years ago. But anyways, the trumpet went off, and then it was like a alert, and it wasn't on TV because the TV wasn't on, and I don't even own the TV. It was like a broadcast, like outside broadcast, and it said like lockdown now, and it repeated it like 2 or 3 times. I can't remember how many times. And then next thing you know, so okay, the trumpet went off, the alert went out from outside, and like I was in my room awake, and I didn't see anything. Like, I didn't go to the window and look outside or anything. Then next thing you know, the ground starts shaking, and I feel my body shaking, and it was a big thunder. And then like it was as if my, like, you know, like if you hear a firework or the thunder and it kind of make your eardrum throbble, or your ear, whatever piece of your earpiece that kind of like like vibrates and shake, like you can feel it like internally. And then the next thing you know, like when it did the boom, immediately the room starts, like the apartment starts shaking, and I could feel my body like shaking. Like, I feel like inside of this rapture dream or vision, I don't know which one it was. I feel like it's hard to explain which one was which, but I feel like I was inside of it, inside of the dream. Like, I can feel everything. And then when the boom happened, you could hear, like, the way it boomed, you can tell that the sky like was like split apart by Jesus. Like, I'm back. Like, I'm back. Like, for all the people who mock or don't believe, he's like, I'm back. Like, it's split. I never forget waking up crying. Like, it was the most, like, I've heard very powerful booms from thunder or fireworks. Like yesterday, some of them are like, "Woo, that's really loud." Like, you think it's a gunshot or something. But this one was just like, it was the biggest boom ever, biggest than any firework you've heard, or bigger than any thunder you've ever heard. And then like I couldn't see this, okay, because I was in my bedroom, but I could feel the sky, like internally and mentally. I can, when it boomed, like, you just, it's hard to explain when something is like crackling, like split open. like if you open a bag of chips or cookies, you know it's a certain rumble, you know. So if you were in the other room and you heard someone doing that, you would know that they had opened something. You didn't have to see it to know that. It was just so powerful. But the way it happened, it was so terrifying and scary. And it happened immediately, event after event. Like the different things that I told you happened one after another, like really quickly. It wasn't no pause. Like one thing happened, the trumpet go off, and when the trumpet went off, it went off really long, and I don't know how long, I would say a minute, and it was so beautiful. And next thing you know, the different events, the alert went off, then a boom, and the shaking started happening, and you didn't hear the it's hard to even say which one happened before. Like first a boom and then it starts shaking, but I feel like within the shaking, the sky, you can tell and feel in your heart and soul and mind, and just being in my apartment, in the room, I didn't even need to see it. It was like this rippling effect, like it was like the sky was being split by somebody. Okay, it was being split, and I can't even describe how a sky can feel like. It's like if you were inside and that happened outside, you can't really describe how does a sky being split sound like. It's something that I've never heard before in my entire life. Like, and powerful is not even the word. It was like beyond words can ever describe the way it. And when that happened, it was like as if like once it boomed, then it didn't start splitting immediately. It was a boom, then the room started shaking and my body started shaking. So I was like, it's an earthquake. First I knew immediately from the trumpets going off, it was the rapture. Then I started to think, okay, it's an earthquake about to happen, because I started shaking in the room. Well, the room started to shake, and then I started to shake. And next thing you know, immediately when it starts shaking, immediately you can hear the sky being split, and it was split by not, it was a sound. It was like, it wasn't no split that was a silent split. It was like a sound of how it was split. Like when Jesus came back, it split with a sound effect that I can't even sound, because in my rapture dream I made the sound of how the trumpet, excuse me, sounded. So yeah, God bless. So lastly, so whenever I hear like fireworks booming, like last 4th of July, because I had my rapture dream all in the 3 rapture dreams in one vision, all in 2021. And then so for the 4th of July, I was like, oh my goodness, what if, the rapture happened right now? Like when it boom, and next thing you know, from this fireworks, everything start happening. Or like this 4th of July, and nobody knows when. Okay, it's gonna happen though. Okay, some people are setting dates. I would never do that. I do believe that we're not gonna be here no longer than 2024. I believe that the rapture can happen this year, but I would never set no date, because all these dates that people are guessing, it's no sin or nothing, or I don't see it as beneficial, and you're leading people astray from it. Like, oh, it didn't happen on this day that you all said. But I mean, if that's what they want to do, let them do them. Don't be a judger. Only God can judge. But when it's a thunderstorm happening, I always immediately think about my rapture dream or vision. God bless.